Greetings, fellow Shadow Riders. Robcia here, and this is Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play episode 97. We are getting close to 1 year anniversary for this account, fully free-to-play, and I would like to do some kind of review what champions I decided to build and why. So I will go through all my 6-star champions that I built, and we'll see with reason why and where they are good. So to have some kind of good background, so let's take a look what I was able to clear in terms of game content before we go to the champions. So campaign, it's done. Let's go to the dungeons. So Iron Twins, complete all affinities, farmed on daily basis, potions, Minotaur. Okay, so the more important one. So Ice Golem Heart 10 done. Spider 10 Heart done. Dragon the same, also done. Here I got problem a little bit with Fire Knight, so I'm stuck on stage 9, and generally because of the affinity. This affinity is I'm struggling with, because my two champions that are working good against Fire Knight, they are weak affinity on this stage. So but this will be probably on the another episode. Okay, let's go to the Sun Devil. So Sun Devil stage 25 done, and Phantom Shogun 25 done. Okay, so only Fire Knight Heart 10 and 9 is missing there in terms of faction wars. So I'm farming all the factions already for like 6 months. So I think I've got Lydia about 6 months ago, so that's done. Arena is PvP. Okay, clan bosses. So Demon Lord. So I'm using Wixwell team there. This is done. Hydra. So in Hydra, I'm one king Nightmare. So this is my team. I was recording some time ago session with this team. So this is Ogryn tribes with Ratalos and Seeker team, easy one key. For Brutal, I'm using Wixwell plus Barbarians here with Gregor and Glaycat. So this is also easy one key. For Hard, I'm using generally the leftovers. Hard is easy, but still I have one key for that. So generally this is done. For Chimera, so I'm able to clear Brutal one key and Hard. Nightmare, as I remember, my highest score was 30 or 40 millions of damage, so barely I'm getting a second chest here on the Nightmare. So far away from Ultra Nightmare. Okay, but this is the end game content, so that's what we could expect. Doom Tower, so all rotation cleared long time ago. So this is farm on daily basis, so nothing important here. And Curse City, so Curse City, normal, I'm clearing normal now every time, so even managed to clear emus. So this is done. And hard mode, I'm slowly pushing through those mid levels here to get those red keys. So far I'm not able to get them because of the champions limitation. But that's it. It is what it is. But generally good progress here. And Siege, so Siege is PvP, so nothing to mention here. Okay, so now let's jump to my champions. how would I like to do this? So generally I will choose all the 6 stars for each faction separately, and we'll discuss very shortly, briefly, which champions I build and why. Okay, first let's start with Bannerlord. So we got Ratalos Blade Master, so generally hard carry for this account, very good damage dealer. We started this free-to-play Hell Hades 2024 challenge, so he was free login legendary, so, and unfortunately it's not available in the game, but yeah, this champion is crazy. So for sure that was the must build at some point. He needs some kind of support for increased attack and HP burn to enable his full potential. Yeah, his passive is that he's hitting harder with HP burn on the enemies. Okay, what else? So I think the second champion was Valerie. So Valerie here I built because of the Wixwell teams for the clan boss. I'm still using her in the Iron Twins, and only because of the buff extension feature in her kit. So yeah, but she is 6-star. I'm still using her. I think next in the queue was Adeline. I think this is the most underrated champion, that a lot of players are thinking that she's bad. I think she's very good. I'm using her in Chimera at this moment in Sun Devil, so generally this move with the sleep here on A3 and decrease speed and decrease attack, this is huge, so not many champions got this. And especially we got her as a free legendary login after 7 days, and also with additional 5-star blessing, so huge. So a lot of stats, so her build is quite nice, very useful champion. Where else? Yeah, so by default I can say, so Sintranos, so all 6-star champions are used there. Yeah, so let's consider this as done. Because for the Sintranos you need all the champions to clear those different stages. Besides that, we got Stagnite, good champion, but I'm not using him a lot, generally for some special tournaments, like I don't know, from time that there are some with some limitations, so I'm using him. He's currently without shield, yeah, but good champion. We got Lady Annabelle here. This is not her final build, but I'm using her generally for solo Bomal. It's much easier if you got Lady Annabelle, so Bomal is easy in the Doom Tower Heart. What is a surprise, I just recently built Richhoff, the Bolt. He's in the Destroy set with some damage, right? So almost, yeah, very, very good crit and crit damage. It's not perfect, but this champion is mostly about his A1 to destroy enemy max HP, and this is useful for Sintranos Scarab stages, because especially on the heart. So you need to do some damage to do the shield, so and giving him additionally destroy set, so this will help a little bit to quicker just decrease this shield on the Scarab. Yeah, so that's Bannerlords. Let's jump to the next faction. This will be High Elves. So we got 6 champions here. Okay, so Arbiter, Yeah, that was also a hard carry at the beginning, but now I'm using her less and less. Probably because I got better champions, but yeah, she is still okay. Not the fastest because I had to move the gear to other champions. So, but anyway, she's a good hard carry for the beginning. After you get, generally you should in 2 months, if you're doing things right, you should be able to get arbiter on the account. Okay, next one. Yeah, so Apothecary, crazy champion. Yeah, I even managed to get 6-star blessing for him. So I was using him in the Fire Knight, different stages. Yeah, so he was helping a lot. Very useful champion. What else do we have? Vergis. Vergis, great champion for Scarab in the Doom Tower. He can solve it, so in this build, so in Destroy, with some speed, some resistance, etc. Yeah, very good champion. What else do we have here? Skeramis. This guy can solo generally Curse City stages by himself. He's crazy. His control, he's able to control those waves so easily because of the placing provoke. He's also, I was using at the beginning him even in Hydra because this is a place of the provoke, so you cannot quick hit. So that's good on the free turn cooldown with decrease attack. Crazy good champion. Okay, let's jump to the Neldor. This is Fire Knight Hard, my solution. Currently I was experimenting with some missing some boots, but anyway, he is generally designed for Fire Knight Hard, and because of this passive, so yeah, generally I need one more champion to I think to complete my build for Fire Knight Hard, so I'm still missing one, but we'll go when we will switch to another faction. I will tell about this one, which I'm missing. And Lonataril, also a very good option for Fire Knights, so his ally attack is very good for this stuff, so plays increased crit damage on allies, then team up with all allies. Yeah, so this is ally attack, very also useful for Fire Knight. Generally, you would like to get as many as possible champions built for Fire Knight, because in the Cintranos, if you are planning to farm the gear from there, so generally you need plenty of Fire Knight champions, so that's why I here have 3 at least for Fire Knights specific. Okay, let's go to the Sacred Order. So yeah, Deacon, my starter champion, together with Atel, so that was my duo at the beginning. Yeah, great champion, nothing else to say. Mordecai was my first epic that I get from the Sacred Ancient Shard, I think. Yeah, that was Ancient Shard, which is, yeah, so generally these 3 guys helped me a lot with faction creeps at the beginning to push to the higher stages and farm perception. That was crazy combo. So after that I've added their army gear, so this is very good champion for very specific things. So first thing is he's able to push Turmiter, but generally I'm not using him for that because his accuracy is about 100, right? Which is not the best, but he's in the Destroy set. So I'm using him for Scarab. I was using him for the Scarab, and from time to time I'm using it still to just smack with his A2, which is enemy max HP base damage, and generally just remove the Scarab shield. So generally that's the main use. Also, I was using his A2 because the enemy cannot be revived. So I was say even abusing this skill for some Ice Golem stuff to prevent minions to revive. And other. I think that the Ice Spider from the Doom Tower. So you can deal with Ice Spider with Army Gear or with HP burn. Champions with HP burn, like Mordecai, for example. Yeah. Okay, so after that we got Fusion for the Vault Keeper Wixwell, so this opened for me Clan Boss, Demon Lord team compositions. I haven't rebuilt him for a long time ago, and he's still in his old builds. I need to go back and rebuild him. I can for sure increase his speed. He's very slow, but generally he's working in the many places right now. So yeah, but think on my list to do. Great champion. He enables a lot for free-to-play players. So that was really great fusion, like must do. Yeah. Etc. Okay, so another one, Templar. So here I think I was experimenting and trying to use this champion as a bomber solution because there was some kind of idea that it's possible, but I was struggling a lot with making this working. It's very specific. You need it's very specific stuff and waste a lot of time. So just after building it, I just skip him, but he's helping in the Synthranos, some waves, so his provoke is great for that. Attack 4 times random and chance to place provoke, so from time to time this is helping. And he's the defense base, so he's helping a little bit. But generally this is my biggest regret, so if you don't, if you have other options, don't build this champion. That's I'm using him very rarely. Okay, let's go to Barbarian. So a lot of champions here. So recently build. Okay, so for sure what probably catch your eye is double Armans. Yeah, so I completed the fusion during the Hell Hades free-to-play challenge, and also while doing that, I think I pulled another copy of him from the Primal Shard, which was very crazy. So I was abusing this combo in Life Arena to get to the before the gold, right? Because in the gold you cannot use duplicates or champions that your opponent is using. So before the gold, so in the silver and the bronze you can use duplicates. So I was using double the Armans, so usually one of Armans was banned, so I can use another. So why not? Besides that, Sway. At the beginning I was thinking that this is the biggest mistake that I built this champion, but now I'm using her in Clan Boss team, I mean Demon Lord, and also in Hydra, so in the Barbarian team, right? She is crazy. She's doing a lot of damage, she's providing decreased attack, weaken, and from time to time decrease defense, and she's generally hitting hard, and I was lucky to get a 6-star blessing for her, which is great. So very good champion, debuffer and damage dealer. Okay, besides that, Thor, do I need to tell anything about Thor? He's just a god, right? Because he's Thor. That's the best I think fusion that we had. So crazy build, good speed, good damage. So he's smashing everything on his way. Crazy good champion. And I'm using and because I also managed to pull Dune Lord Gregor. His build is not the best, but generally he's enabling Thor even more because of his A3. If you have like 3 faction allies, so when he will do this move, so he will activate instant turn effect on the ally with the highest crit damage, and in this case this is Thor. Right, so when he will do A3, Thor will do anything. Generally, he will get the turn and do another portion of damage, which is insane. Also in this team, so for the Hydra, so there is Sway, Dune Lord Gregor, Thor, and also Loki, which is also a big surprise, but generally he's great. He's great if you have in the team someone who will provide Veil, because his A2 is working much better if you got perfect Veil in the team, someone who is bringing that, and yeah, because it will work better. So this block debuffs will be if the champion is the perfect, will also applies debuff spread. So that's what is important. So instead of having this block debuffs on one enemy, it will be spreaded across the Hydra heads, for example, right? This is great move. This still from time to time is saving the run if the Head of Mischief will steal all your buffs, so he can bring them back, which is great. He's also 5-star Ascension because we get this because this is the free login champion, insane champion, I'll say. So I built him with in the Hex set. And because of his A1, so his A1 is AoE attack, so why not? Generally, more Hex, more damage for Thor, insane combo. Okay, what else? We got Yakar, so Yakar generally I built him for Fine Art Heart and nothing else. Haikatun is, she was in my clan boss teams, now she's only in the Iron Twins Fortress dungeon. Yeah, I'm using her because of the speed tuned team for this this content. Farakin the Fat, so another ally attacker for Fire Knight. So generally, I have a lot of solutions for Fire Knight. Yeah, generally that was my target to beat this content, but yeah, I'm getting closer and closer, right? Okay, so Farakin, I was testing him for a month or something. Yeah, so mostly Fire Knight, but probably you can use this guy in different areas because he also got HP burns, some poisons, decreased defense. Yeah, why not? Some good buffs for the damage dealers. But so far only Fire Knight for me. Okay, let's go to my, I think, favorite, one of the favorite factions, and mostly because of few champions. So this is another interesting one. So Vizok, yeah, so this is another faction unity guy. So you cannot get him from standard pulling sessions, so this needs to be like a dedicated one that he's reward. Yeah, crazy good champion. I got very good gear on him, so he's fast with high resistance, high accuracy. So he's just smashing Hydra on the Nightmare like a boss. He is even putting sometimes more damage than Ratalos. And Ratalos is great for Hydra. Why he's good? Because of his HP burns, poisons, buff extensions, etc. Yeah, very good champion. But I cannot probably say more because it's hard to get such champion on the free-to-play. Okay, another one, Brew Girl Jeroboam. So not many people went for this fusion. I did, and I'm not regretting at all because he's fitting perfectly to this Hydra Nightmare team. Yeah, why? Yeah, because of the additional bonuses, right? So Vizuk will get additional bonuses if we got 3 additional allies with from Ogrins, right? Also passive will be much better. So I'm using Jeroboam, Bellower, right? My campaign farmer, which I rebuilt some time ago. So now he's in the Hex set. And also Ugo in Relentless, some resistance to keep team alive. So generally those 4 champions is my combo for Hydra Nightmare. So the toughest level there. Okay, Wizuk, early Fire Knight Heart solution. Interesting champion and also good for Sintranos. So it's worth building champions for Sintranos if you are planning generally to farm there. So yeah, I'm not regretting building this champion. Urogrim, yeah, solo master for many dungeons like Ice Golem, Fire Dragon, very good champion there. Just recently got the stock. I think he's not booked yet. Yeah, so I'm collecting books to try to build him. So yeah, that's the current status on him. But I was thinking trying to replace maybe someone or maybe add additional Ogrin to the Hydra. Just add stock here. Yeah, but this is generally very fresh champion. Okay, let's jump to the Lizardman faction. Okay, so yeah, that's the recent addition to the account. So first mythical, so we got Lazarus. He's crazy. Generally, I'm sure if all mythicals are good as him, but this champion is a beast. So reviver, booster, 2-meter booster, a lot of good buffs. You can also use him in the second form as a damage dealer. For now, that's not the case. I've got him in the 9-piece protection, which is great. Crazy champion. Another one, Python. This is also hard carry for many dungeons, like Dragon, like Phantom Shogun. So this is very good champion. Generally reviver, full cleanse, block debuffs, a lot of healing. So this is hard carry in terms of the support side of your teams. Another one, Slixus. Yeah, this is a very controversial one, but for me that was very maybe game-changing champion. So he was a part of the Incarnate fusion in 2024, and yeah, I decided to complete this fusion, but do not fuse Incarnate, but just use this champion and just give him +3. Actually, that was the idea. So now he's running in 6-piece Merciless with maybe okay stats. So he was helped me to clear Lizardman faction, because you don't have a lot of damage dealers there to get Lydia faster. So he was a key for that, and he opened a lot of stages in the Sintranos for me because of his damage potential. Crazy good champion. Also, I'm using him in the tag teams. he's hitting pretty hard and he's void. That's good champ. Okay, so recently built Venom Mage, so I cannot say much because I was not using yet this champion. I'm planning to use for Emus or other stuff, but she is too fresh, so no comments on that. Okay, now let's jump to Skinwalkers. So Skinwalkers, most important is a Kempton. So he from the beginning was joining my Hydra teams. Crazy good champion. You can use him everywhere, in the Fire Knight, in Dragon, even in Ice Golem I was using him, I remember. He is crazy. Because of all his skills are free hitters, so that's the most important thing. And I'm using him in Provoke to add additional, you know, crowd control effects, so crazy, good team. Basher, very good champion, damage dealer. I think he's increase the cooldown of our target skills by 2 turns. So generally he's disabling waves to do anything. For faction wars, for Sintranos, very good. Bow, that's the boy that in the first rotation that I managed to build Bomal, so he helped me a lot, and generally because of the decreased accuracy and some clans and heals, so he was a part of the composition for the team. So not regretting him. So you also want to have some kind of solutions for Bomal in the Sintranos, which is great. Okay, so we got also Gnalhorn. Generally Sintranos, nothing else, so maybe Doom Towers, Secret Rooms, etc. But I was lucky to get 6-star blessing, so why not? Just build him. Leorius still in build process. Also Ursin Ironhide, also 6-star soul, so why not? Let's build this champion. So we got more damage dealers here, so they are pretty fresh, so I cannot comment more on that. Probably will be using them in the future. Okay, much smaller factions, so Orcs, Maruka. This is purely a Sun Devil solution. I highly recommend if you do not have other options, so she's great. Just build her in Reflex, good speed, so she will help to deal with Sun Devil. Zargala, good damage dealer for this faction. Not much to say. She's generally doing the work and helping a lot in the Sintranos and other stuff. Packmaster Shaek, yes, so I completed this fusion. I'm still waiting for the legendary dog to pair with him, so yeah, so far 6 months later still do not have this champion. Yeah, I'm talking about the passive, right? Because he will do special things with his dogs, but yeah, we do not have useful dog that can do much more, instead probably of Fell Hunt, which I already have, but didn't build any at this moment. Okay, so am I regretting? No, not at all. I'm using this guys. I was using this guy in Hydra, but for now he is on the reserve bench, right? So waiting for better times. But for faction wars, is good enough, and for Sintranos. Generally, all the champions are good for faction wars and Sintranos. Okay, Demon Lords. I think the first and the most important is Weaver. So Weaver was hard carry from the support point of view. She is crazy. If you're struggling to heal and cleanse your team, so this champion will help a lot. She's healing, clearing the debuffs, and it's generally hard to kill her, right? She's almost get 100,000 of HP. The Rex are... I think I'm regretting to build this guy for now. I'm very rarely using this champion. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Mostly, this is like Sintranos for me. And Faction Wars, right? Nothing else. Magnar, the same, but I've got 6-star soul, so why not? This is the same scenario. Hellborn Sprite, yes, so she's still a part of my clan boss Demolord team, speed tuned, with shield set, yeah, very low power, 35,000, but she's doing what she's supposed to, and that's it. You're not going back to the champion, but probably at some point I will need to rebuild the team. So Prince Kaimar, yeah, so some time ago I just pulled him. I've got 6-star soul for this guy, crazy, but generally for now I'm testing him in the live arena, but the speed is not good enough where I am currently in a live arena. So 323 even with the good aura, right, for 30% speed in arena with this intimidate presence blessing, it's not good enough. I'm too slow. Probably I can re-give it, but maybe I'll try to use him in like a reset champion. Okay, let's move to the undead. So only 3 champions here. So we got Suzy Katon. This is like a hard carry for me. Together with Ratalos, they help me a lot, completing a lot of dungeons during the challenge, because I pulled him during challenge, as I remember, together with it was like one legendary after another. So from Primal Shard. So first I pulled Armans, second copy. And then after that I pulled Suzy Katon. Yeah, which that was crazy, but yeah, what you can say about the luck. So sometimes you get this luck or not, sometimes not. But anyway, so what's the main selling point for this champion? So 100% weaken and almost 100 decrease defense. So that was huge for my team. So, and he's also hitting pretty hard. So he's in the 6-piece, even 7 Slayer. So this is set from the beginning of this account. It's not perfect, but generally at the beginning he was doing a job, and I was using him everywhere, generally everywhere. But this changed after I got Lydia. Okay, so what else do we have? So Vogot, very good tank, and I'm using generally for Bomal. He was in my first Bomal hard, I don't know, solution team, so very good champion for that, and Seeker. So he's generally this champion is great if you build him fast. Of course, a little bit tanky with accuracy to land his provoke on A1, which is here. So you got nice turn meter control for the Hydra. So for me that's great. Plus provoke, so that's why Seeker is my nightmare Hydra team. Great champion. No regrets building this one. Okay, Dark Elves. So Mitrala, champion from Hydra rewards. So yeah, 9-piece protection, very good champion. Using her a lot in many places. Lydia, yeah, so she's surprise in 9-piece feral. interesting stuff. So the first champion that I managed to build in this set, so this is from Siege rewards, very good. So this is the best champion for Chimera for now, and for many other places. So if you need decreased defense, weaken, increase speed, strengthen, yeah, she brings all of it. So for sure something very worth to build. Luria, very specific champion for Sintranos, and generally that's only the reason why she's here. Paragon, this is my solution for, or it was, but it probably still is, for Spider, Nether Spider in the Doom Tower Heart. Cold Heart, yeah, I'm barely using Cold Heart, honestly. I don't need her. What is interesting, I was using her in Fire Knight Heart because of her A1, and generally A1, so 4 hitter with heal reduction, so you can use it in to just prevent Fire Knight to heal, which is great. But also her A3 is very famous, but honestly I don't need that. Not sure why, but I cannot find a place that I need to use Cold Heart, which is crazy. Painkeeper. Wow, generally I think I was using even more Painkeeper than Cold Heart, especially for I think at the beginning, even in Hydra, I was using Painkeeper. His or she's in Relentless. Yeah, and this I think the rest decreased the cooldown of ally skills by 1 turn. That was enabling, for example, Ratalos to get more his special skills and generally whole team and healing capabilities on A2. Great champion. I think Painkeeper is, for me, much more useful than Cold Heart, which is crazy. Yeah, let's jump to the Night Revenants. Okay, so let's start with my first 6-star here. That was Coffin Smasher. From the beginning I was using him in the Clan Boss Demon Lord, mainly because of his A1, so decrease attack. I think also I was using him for the Fire Knight for some time. Very good champion at the beginning, but later he's falling off, and probably will not use him a lot instead of Faction Wars and Sintranos. That's the way how it goes. If you are not using a champion in the dungeons or clan bosses teams, then they are going to the Faction Wars and Sintranos. Yeah, and White Queen Ancora. This is like the best champion that was generally carrying my account from the beginning. She was my first fusion in, I think, February or March 2024. I was lucky to get her during this fusion. I was struggling on the resources. I had to snipe some champion training to get her, crazy stuff. Yeah, but after that, she's generally, I'm still using her in many places. Of course, I've got some replacements for her. But yeah, for a long time she was crazy carry. So now finally got a 5-star soul for her, almost 600 resistance, good speed, good stats to survive, yeah, good HP, good defense. And she, because Ratalos generally is a pure nuke, I'm talking about Ratalos because that was my duo, most important one. So when she revives, she also reset cooldowns of revived champion, and she revives with 75% of turn meter. which is generally Retalos died, she revived him, and he just smacked once again with his big hit. So this combo is crazy. So if you got White Queen and Cora and you're struggling with keeping your damage dealers alive, so she is crazy. Okay, yeah, she's great. Okay, Sinetia, very good champion. I'd say I was using her a lot, even in Doom Tower, to deal with some bosses there. Got even a 5-star, not sure when, soul for her. Yeah, for now I'm using her in the stun set, so she's re-geared, so I'm not using her now a lot, because I've got better champions. But at the beginning, she was great. Yeah, but for now, as usual, Faction Wars plus Synchronos. Okay, let's go to the last one. So Doom Priest, you can use her everywhere. I was using her in my Bomal solution for Bomal Heart, of course, the last stages. And generally that's it. Faction Wars plus Synchronos. Of course you can use her in other places. Okay, so two big champions here in Dwarf faction. So we got Demeta and Brogni. So during the challenge we couldn't use legendary heroes, but I got him during the challenge, but I decided to not fit him to other champions because I think he's too unique. And I was right. So generally he enables my clan boss team, my Iron Twins Fortress team. Very good champion. Generally for those two cases. I need to rebuild him. He's only 200 speed, which is crazy slow for this for my standards at this moment. But this team is speed tune is still working, so yeah, we'll need to spend a little bit more time to rebuild whole team. Also we got here Demeta, so she's also very slow because she's in the same team. So clan boss, demon lord plus Iron Twins, so very good champion, very good two places to farm resources. Okay, Morak Bronzelock, she's quite interesting. I was using her mainly in Synchronos to help me with some stages. So that was my build, so we got 4-star blessing for her. Yeah, but besides that, nothing amazing. She's okay, but generally she's carrying the dwarves, because I don't have other dwarves here, right? If my filters are correct, right? So including all the vaults, so not hiding anything. So yeah, so that's all 3 6 stars from the dwarves. Okay, let's jump to Shadowkins. So Shadowkins, so Toragi was from the beginning my first epic from the first sacred, crazy pull, hard carry for early clan boss demon lord. Also his control on A2 this provoke is crazy, and the waves, so good for dragon. I'm still using him in dragon team, dragon heart 10 team. Crazy champion. So from the beginning till the end he's useful, so don't sleep on this guy. So if probably another yeah, it's another free-to-play challenge will start soon, so I will use him probably. I will need to choose him because he's too good. Okay, Gembo, giant damage dealer for Shadowkins. I don't have many Shadowkins, so yeah, but generally he helped me a lot there. And some time ago we got Ninja as a free 3B1. I also managed to win some tournament and get 6-star soul for him, so he's great. But now As you probably saw my recent video, so I managed to get the last piece of the Lady Mikage fusion, so he will be great combo with Lady Mikage. So I cannot wait to fuse her, so she will join, and so Ninja is crazy. He will be probably in my next Chimera team. Okay, and the last faction, so we got only 3 champions, so Pan the Bone Horde. So this is my Fire Knight Heart solution. Yeah, surprise, surprise. And because of his aura, so speed in all battles, so A1 with freezes, so he's good damage dealer, and also, yeah, Fire Knight Heart champion. Besides that, we got Firol. I'm still testing this guy, so he's pretty fresh. And we got Glaycat. I'm using Glaycat a lot, in special in PvP scenarios. So he's good speed, good set, impressive champion. So if you got him, so he's like turn meter booster, like 15, increased stack, perfect veil, revives, increased defense, yeah, it's good stuff, and also freeze on A1, so you can also think about using him in Fire Knight Heart, which is great. Yeah, and the champion that I'm missing is also from this faction, and this is I think, let me quickly take a look to the index to do not misspell his name. Yeah, Kryodian. So this guy, I'm missing this guy. So if I will get this one, so Fire Knight Heart should be easy peasy for me, because he will be good affinity for this stage 9. Yeah, so we went through all my champions that I managed to build during this year. So in terms of stats, we got 74 6-star champions for the first year of this account. Pretty impressive number, not sure what are the stats, so it was like 5 or 6 days per 6-star champion with masteries, so all my champions are with masteries, a lot. Yeah, so I hope it was useful, so please let me know in the comments, do you agree with my comments on those champions or not? Yeah, and see you on the next one. Cheers!